Craig, thank you. And now to team coverage on that arrest of a convicted rapist found on a local college campus. Police say he committed an overnight crime spree that stretched from Massachusetts to Saratoga Springs. LYNNE FALSETTI has been following this story, and we start with her in SCHODACK, where police say the suspect, who's now identified as Shane Harding, is currently being held. Lynn, what can you tell us?
Good morning, Liz. That's right. 25-year-old Shane Harding is actually being held right here at the headquarters, State Police headquarters in SCHODACK. We do know that he was processed here a little earlier on this morning. As far as when he's going to be arraigned, I just spoke with State Police about an hour ago, who do tell me that he will be arraigned at some point today. But as far as what time, they were unsure. They did tell me that it would take several hours. Now, we have been here all morning long, and our cameras were rolling when he was brought here around 9 o'clock this morning. You can see him here in this video wearing a black Yankees hat and a long sleeve camo shirt. Also, he arrived in an unmarked police vehicle. According to the sex offender registry, he is a level 3 sex offender, and his last known address is on Columbia Turnpike here in the town of SCHODACK. Police say he was on parole and did remove his ankle bracelet. Now, a search for him began last night around 6:30 after several people came forward. Then around 8:30 this morning, he was located on Skidmore College's campus, where he was arrested. The college was on lockdown at that time, and state police have just finished addressing the media with new information about exactly what happened last night. That's happening at their headquarters in LATHAM, where our Tori Wells has been standing by with what she knows right now and that new information. Tori?
We're sorry, you can tell that we're having a problem with the audio on Tori's report. We'll go back to her as soon as we're able to fix that. And we do have some more information about this man, though, on this accused rapist. This is an old mugshot the police shared of Shane Harding. They tell us they started looking for him last night after a 25-year-old woman told police that Harding raped her in Hancock, Massachusetts, and forced her to drive him around by threatening her with a weapon. And as we said, we do have some background information on Harding. He has a lengthy history of run-ins with the law. Back in 2008, he was accused of raping his then-girlfriend while threatening her with a handgun. In that case, he led police on a high-speed chase throughout East Greenbush when he heard that he was going to be arrested. The incident ended when he was shot by police and crashed his vehicle into a police cruiser. And at that time, Harding had another case pending in North Greenbush for assaulting another young woman. I'm being told we were able to fix that audio problem. We're going back to Tori Wells for the very latest on the situation.
Well, as state police tell us that this search and the charges that Shane Harding now faces spans multiple counties, even into 2 states. I want to try and show you that picture again. This is an old mugshot that state police gave us just this morning of Shane Harding. They tell us they started looking for him last night after a 25-year-old woman told police that Harding raped her in Hancock, Massachusetts, and forced her to drive him around by threatening her with a weapon. After that, state police say that Harding also threatened a male acquaintance with a weapon, forcing him to drive to the Saratoga area, which brings us to Skidmore College, and you see the video there. As Lynn mentioned, the campus was on lockdown this morning, and students were asked to shelter in place. State police tell us that Harding was taken into custody on college grounds this morning. They're still trying to figure out right now why he was there and if any students came in contact with him, but they don't believe anyone was hurt there. Police believe the 2 victims in this case agreed initially to drive Harding so he could run a few errands, and then were forced to go somewhere else.
At some point, he produces a weapon, threatens to kill her if she does not comply with his demands, and drive where he wants her to go. She does commit the crime of rape first. Again, we believe this did happen in Hancock, Massachusetts.
And Liz, as we mentioned, multiple counties involved here, 2 states. We have a lot of digging to do today, a lot of police stations to call to try and get some more information about this young man. We will bring you more tonight starting at 5. But for now, we are live. Tori Wells, CBS 6 News.